Welcome back, squad. We're hitting them all. 3 things you want in a kicker. Let's go. Like I said, 3 things you want in a kicker. Let's get going. Number 1, you want a good but not a great offense. I might use him as an example a lot, but Brandon Aubrey on the Cowboys is a prime example of this. Dak is a complicated quarterback. Dallas offense is pretty good, but not amazing. They're going to get into the red zone. They don't run the ball into the end zone very much, so they throw it. It's a little sketchy. So the chance that they score a touchdown, in my opinion, is less likely when they have a solid kicker like Aubrey. They trust him to kick the ball, and they don't score touchdowns as much as they used to. Get a team that can get you into the red zone, but not necessarily into the end zone. Number 2 thing you want, kind of obvious, accuracy. The most inaccurate kicker from last season who played enough games to make a viable stat line, Dustin Hopkins. He made 66% of his field goals. I don't expect he'll be on the team next year. A, they're not going to trust you to keep making kicks, and B, if you don't make kicks, you lose points in fantasy, or at best, you get no points in fantasy. You got to make it to get the points. Kind of obvious, but... And the last thing you want, another kind of obvious, attempts. You want them to have a chance to kick the ball. So obviously, Brandon Aubrey tops that list. Chris Boswell tops that list. That's another example of a good but not great offense. The Texans is another one that tops that list. And that one's a little bit surprising to me, but because CJ Stroud, I think he's like a very sexy quarterback for people to like. But Fairburn attempted the 3rd most field goals of anyone last year. When you're attempting a ton, it means they trust you. So if you put that into a good, not great offense, I think it's a recipe for relative success, in my opinion. Anyway, quick one today. Just wanted to shout out some field goal kickers because sometimes it's a bit of a shot in the dark, and to some degree it still is, but here we are trying to narrow it down a little bit. Anyway, we'll talk to y'all soon. Peace out.